Alrighty, so implementation this week is centered around automated file management as a component of the CRM cases workflow. This is one that myself and Hector Gonzalez, one of our developers, built out here recently for one of our clients. And in this case, we're working with the CRM cases module. So a lot of the times we'll be doing this type of workflow from something like Zoho Desk with tickets. In this case, these cases represent specific services or requests placed to our client, right? Might be service for a machine that's on site. Maybe they need a refill of a certain material, right? It's basically anything that is inbound, right? Runs into this cases module. Now, sometimes if it is a service request, those submissions, which are done with a Zoho form, may include a video or photo attachment, mostly photos. Videos are pretty rare. That are provided by the client kind of to help describe the issue that's being faced. And using the default Zoho Forms integration, those attachments land on the related list on that case, just as files themselves. Challenge is, this is a client that's already using Zoho WorkDrive. And for those who have gone down the rabbit hole of using the CRM storage, you'll come to find that when you need to add additional storage, the price is not right. It is a lot. It's more expensive than you would expect to pay for kind of incremental storage amounts. Whereas over in WorkDrive, you got terabytes of space, right? And you can load pretty much anything that you need there. So essentially what we did, set up a custom function that runs a short delay after the case is created. This function will grab a WorkDrive folder URL from the related account to that case. For this client, each of their clients essentially gets a folder automatically where all future documentation is going to land. When this function finds that particular folder, it will create a subfolder within it specific for that case, and then load all of the files into that folder. Last but not least, it brings links to that folder and file back to the case record for easy access. And it deletes the CRM attachments. And you really do want to delete them because, again, you do not want to have to pay for the CRM storage. Just a real bad deal, especially if you're already using WorkDrive. There's really just no reason to pay for it. So nice implementation. We've done a lot of things in this vein. I think a couple months back, we had talked through a migration that we did, basically with a scheduled function running through a similar type of flow. But this is a nice way to just keep it that way, right? So that your, CRM file storage never really goes up because anything that lands as an attachment just gets copied over to WorkDrive to be stored for a much better price.
It's a very, very cool implementation. Actually, Greg had done something similar for me, a whole little separate project that I had, which was, basically it's identical. It's just in CRM. The file storage is ridiculous, but it's very cool how you can attach it like on mobile. You can just attach an image, take a picture of something, attach an image directly into the CRM. The function immediately runs, puts it in WorkDrive, gets the URL, puts the URL in there, deletes the file. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just really, really well done. And that's actually the functionality we're using for people who want to push images to like WordPress. So, you basically have to go through this entire step to get that URL and save the image, and then you can go ahead and push it up to WordPress. So cool stuff. I love it. We could probably write a function because I was talking the other day, there's that really cool new feature that's been added. And by the way, I didn't see the add to WorkDrive function. So if you're in the CRM, got an attachment.
Maybe mine will. Yeah.
I don't know. If you're in the CRM and you've got an attachment, you basically can, add it to the CRM to attachments.
And it's an attachment like from an email, right? A client sends you an email. Hey, here's my flow chart.
Yeah.
Right. You're on CRM and you can just add that attachment natively.
Yeah. I'm going to just verify that real quick while we're chatting here. So, you've got the, of course, I didn't pick one with an attachment. I thought I did. But you'll see the attachment and you can just go ahead and add it to attachments. And I don't know, but this would be interesting. If you can't add it to WorkDrive, which I thought you couldn't, it'd be interesting to have that function run, hey, it's every time an attachment is added, just put it in their WorkDrive folder
Tricky. Yeah, the only tricky part is you can't trigger a workflow on an attachment being added. Put that in the Zoho if you're listening column. So we're able to get away with it here because we're running it after the case is created, right? So as long as you've got a different trigger, right? Like you add it there and then press a button or, update something and it will trigger, writing that attachment over.
Interesting. Anyway, great job, Hector. Tyler. Yes, good stuff.